How would you like to get sellers to trust you the moment you walk through the door? You know, they always say people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And how would you like them to trust you the minute they walk in the door? And this is a technique that isn't going to cost you any money whatsoever. Hey, Chris Stafford here, and one of the things that I realize is that we have this huge thing in the United States called a trust recession. Quite frankly, it's probably all around the world. And it's just where sellers nowadays have these BS meters that are so finely tuned. Everybody is just really not trusting people. They think that everything is a scam. They really got to be careful if you're not, to see if you're the right listing agent and all that kind of stuff. Well, I've got the best way for you to get over that trust recession, to break that trust recession in half, so that when you're meeting with sellers, you absolutely are going to walk in the door with being loved, being trusted, and being business people that you are, the authority that you are in your marketplace. And that is to start a YouTube channel. Now, the great thing about starting a YouTube channel is, quite honestly, it's the easiest thing in the world to do, and it doesn't cost any money. That's the best part of the whole thing. It is absolutely free. Now, there are some things that may cost some money as you're going through the whole process, but let me tell you, I've got a YouTube channel, and a couple of things that I've realized is that with regard to starting a YouTube channel. Number one is you want to be consistent. Consistency beats everything else. That's just like the rest of real estate, right? When we're employing marketing strategies, we really have to be consistent. So what I would suggest is start off small, and anybody can talk for like 3 minutes in front of a camera, for God's sakes. And you can talk about anything related to your marketplace. If you're talking about cool restaurants, market stats, new listings, new solds in your area, don't you see how this can make you the authority? How this can make you the expert? And then can you imagine if people start binge watching your YouTube channel to learn more about your marketplace? When you meet these people, you're going to have instant credibility. I mean, it's amazing what I have experienced myself with my own YouTube channel, that people meet me and it's just like, oh yeah, I watched 4 of your videos, I know all about you, kind of thing, which I think is really super cool. But again, consistency is the most important thing when doing a YouTube channel. So start off with just doing 1 video a week. You can just make a short video, which is 3 minutes or less, or you can try to do longer videos, which are over 3 minutes. But be consistent. That's the most important thing. You've got so many things that you can talk about, and talk about off the top of your head. You don't need to have anything scripted out. I highly recommend scripting out the first sentence, which is your hook, because you want to figure out a way, go to ChatGPT and put it in there, but come up with a really good hook to hold people's attention. That's the first 1 or 2 sentences that you're going to say. The rest of it is do what I'm doing, and that is I'm just talking off the top of my head. I'm just winging it here, guys, based on my experience. You can do the same thing based on your experience at restaurants, nail salons, stores in your area, and new listings you saw on Broker's Tour, your own listings, solds in your area. Even talk a little bit about market stats, what your experience has been working with sellers and buyers. You have so many things that you can talk about off the top of your head. And I think that people just have to get over themselves when they say, oh, I'm not really one to, be in front of a camera, blah, blah, blah. Listen, being in front of a camera and recording a video is a lot cheaper than any other market strategy that's out there that you're going to do. This is your own YouTube channel for your marketplace is a perfect complement to all the other stuff that you're doing. So become the expert. So consistency is important. Okay, number 1. And number 2, switch it up. Variety is the spice of life, so you're going to want to definitely record a bunch of different things. So definitely talk about a lot of different things, but always anchor it about your marketplace, okay? And then one of the things that I think is really super important since I've started my YouTube channel is number one is if you want to do your own thumbnails, you can do that in Canva. But I think that the most important thing about getting people's attention is going to be the thumbnail, and that's the picture that you see before they click on the video, and the title. So those are the two things you really want to concentrate on. And creating thumbnails is like a whole thing. I could talk about it for 6 hours. But the bottom line is, I think personally, it'd be a great idea to find somebody, a graphic designer, to do your thumbnails. I've got a great guy, believe it or not, in Pakistan who does all my thumbnails. He charges me absolutely hardly anything, and they look really professional compared to what I could do myself. So I think it's really important that you get somebody to do your thumbnails for you. It doesn't cost that much money. And number two, really concentrate on your headline. Even go into ChatGPT. ChatGPT is my secret partner in me coming up with hooks for my videos, titles for my videos. So you really want to concentrate on your thumbnails and your titles. But other than that, have a strong hook and then just go to town. Show people your personality. Show people with smiling and your sense of humor, because this is a great way for people to get to know you and really have the authority of that area, okay? So when you walk into a seller's home for a listing presentation, you can even direct them to your YouTube channel before you meet with them. That's a great idea to do before, so that they have an idea of what you look like, what you sound like, what you talk like, and they sort of feel like they know you already. So that's a great idea. Send your YouTube channel to sellers before your appointment and listing presentation. But I can't think of an easier, less expensive way for you to build trust, for you to build authority, and for you to really build your reputation as a trusted authority in your marketplace. I really can't think of another way to do it. And you know what's really cool about it too, is that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. And guess what? It's owned by the #1 search engine in the world, and that's Google. So, you know, on so many different fronts, people can find you, people could trip into your YouTube channel, and I think this is not only a great way to get business, but it's certainly a great way for you to reinforce to the general public that you are the trusted authority in your marketplace, and it costs hardly nothing. If you want my thumbnail designer, just put down designer in the comments down below. I would love for you to use my guy. He's super reasonably priced and really a great guy, super fun. And also, if you want more tips like this, or you want to talk about how we can implement your YouTube channel in your overall marketing strategy for your listing business, make sure you hit that link down below. I'd love to see you and watch my masterclass. Book a call with me. Let's jump on the phone and let's talk about how developing your YouTube channel can radically influence your business so that we could 2, 5, or 10x your listing business today.